How do you graph mathematical functions? Have you ever wondered how to bring mathematical functions to life on a graph? Graphing is not just about drawing lines. It's about understanding how different values relate to one another. Let's break it down step by step. First, let's talk about what a function is. A function is like a machine that takes an input, often represented as x, and gives an output, represented as y. You can write this as f of x equals y. This means for every x value, there is a corresponding y value. Next, we need to know about the coordinate plane. This is where the magic happens. The coordinate plane is split into four sections called quadrants. Each point on this plane is shown using ordered pairs, where the first number is the x-coordinate and the second number is the y-coordinate. Now let's look at different types of functions. Linear functions create straight lines and can be expressed with the equation y equals mx plus b here. M is the slope, which tells you how steep the line is, and b is the y-intercept, where the line crosses the y-axis. Quadratic functions, on the other hand, form a U-shaped curve known as a parabola. The equation for a quadratic function is y equals x squared plus bx plus c. To find the vertex, which is the highest or lowest point of the parabola, you can use the formula equals negative b divided by 2a. There are also absolute value functions, which have a V shape, and exponential functions, which show rapid growth or decay. Rational functions involve fractions of polynomials and can have asymptotes, which are lines that the graph approaches but never touches. Now that we know the types of functions, let's talk about how to graph them. Start by identifying the type of function you are working with. This will give you a clue about its shape. Next, find key points. For linear functions, determine the y-intercept, and for quadratic functions, find the vertex. After identifying key points, you can plot additional points. Create a table of values by choosing different x values and calculating their corresponding y values. This will give you a clearer picture of the function's behavior. Once you have your points plotted, it's time to draw the graph. Connect the points in a way that reflects the expected shape of the function. For linear functions, draw a straight line. For quadratics, ensure the curve is smooth and U-shaped. Graphing functions is not just an academic exercise, it has real-world applications. It helps in solving equations and understanding concepts in physics, economics, and even biology. To master graphing, practice is key. Use spaced repetition techniques to review and reinforce what you have learned. This means revisiting material at increasing intervals, which helps with long-term retention. Focus on transformations like shifts and reflections to see how they affect the graph. By practicing regularly, you will become more comfortable with graphing different functions. This skill will not only help you in exams but also in understanding the world around you. So grab your graph paper and start plotting those points.